Cancer Daily Horoscope for August 18, 2022. Daily Horoscope. This happens thanks to the influence that Mercury and the Sun exert on you from your first house will allow you to have a personality closely linked to the clear and objective communication of your ideas, feelings and anything that you have within you and that you want to externalize. You can do it majestically today. Fortune and Uranus from your 11th house will allow you to implement certain ideas or plans that you have within your social groups and clubs to which you belong, and that will be very fresh and original ideas that will win the attention of others. Members, for how successful the outcome will be. It is necessary to improve the relationship and coexistence between you and your partner that you reach new agreements and new ways of treating and understanding each other. Well, as you have been doing so far, it is not quite enough and you need to make adjustments in the way you treat each other. Neptune from your 9th house is a great energy at your disposal if you want to venture into the study of your inner being, of what is internal to you, of what is spiritual in you. Since this planet strongly connects with these issues, and in the 9th house it comes in handy to analyze these issues in a specialized way. You no doubt appreciate, by your sign, that things are moving forward in the order and timing that you have planned. The organizer who is in you may find yourself disappointed in the face of this day full of unexpected events. The whole world is not regulated by your personal clock, and you sometimes have to know how to accept that a few grains of sand interfere in the cogs. Take advantage of this day to act quickly and well. Your judgment is sharp and your eagle eye. Improvise. Discover new horizons, make new experiences. Don't miss any opportunity to surpass yourself, even if you are overwhelmed by the proposals. It's the perfect day to prove that you're not just a dreamer. Daily Tarot Reading. Your intuition is peaking, it will help you sort out some matters that have been puzzling you for a long time. Follow your instinct, it will prove very reliable and guide you in the right direction. At the same time, you will be prone to excess and to mood swings. Your imagination will be running wild, and you will have a tendency to indulge in unattainable fantasies. Try to get your sentimentality under control so that you won't get hurt. If you feel tempted to act in secret, evasively or deceitfully, keep in mind that, sooner or later, it will all come out in the open, so try to behave as prudent as possible. Daily Career Tarot. Some unforeseen changes and developments in your professional and financial life are standing in the way of your desires. Things are not going as expected. You are constantly forced to adapt to new conditions and are having difficulty keeping things balanced. The saying best suited to this period in your life is you reap what you sow, as you are forced to tie up loose ends from the past and deal with career-related problems you have overlooked and left unresolved. Keep in mind that, even though you feel unlucky and this period is not particularly favorable for your career and finances, you will eventually be rewarded for your pains and efforts. Keep fighting and do your best to overcome the obstacles you have encountered. Health. Do not get too saturated with information that, although it may be useful and good for your life, in excess you will not be able to process it correctly, and you could even cause yourself some mental stress or anxiety, because Sagittarius from your 6th house could indicate an excess of rationality that complicates your mental stability. When the tension begins to rise, your courage wavers, and you have some difficulty negotiating with the people around you. The temptation to take revenge on food or alcohol would almost be felt. If this release temporarily makes you forget your worries, it does not however solve any problem. So, if you need to gain strength before going to resolve the situation with the people concerned, be reasonable. Work. It will be all your specialized knowledge, your professionalism and your ability to even teach your co-workers new things or improvements in their work, the tools that today will be of great use to you to be able to carry out an optimal and productive working day. You feel like something is holding you back today, but it's for your own good. As soon as you are immersed in work with enthusiasm, you feel a strong sense of discipline. Your goals are about to be achieved. Stay focused and don't think about the ticking clock. Haste would make you do stupid things. What is needed is to jump into action as soon as you have the motivation. And today you have it. Money and luck. Finances may be bringing you something unstable on an emotional level due to the results that they could be obtaining from everything they do economically. Control your emotions, because if that is not covered, it will be impossible for you to redirect your economy. You need control and focus. A good day to check the state of your finances. The planetary energy should help you see things clearly and put in place a realistic long-term strategy. You would gain a lot less by neglecting your wallet, because in reality you are foolishly losing money and finding yourself in situations that make you anxious and prevent you from enjoying life. So many good reasons not to hide in the sand and stick your head out of the sand. Love. Your deepest and strongest passions are located right inside you, and it is difficult for you to expose them to anyone, since Scorpio in your 5th house makes you very close to these issues. But if you act and put into action those desires that are born from your heart, you will be able to improve yourself and manifest your passions. Today you will need the affection of your loved ones. By nature, you give a lot to others, and you support them wholeheartedly. But you don't always manage to get help back when you need it. Right now you are asking for encouragement and advice, you want to be complimented. Don't be afraid to seek assurance from your partner, and tell your loved ones how you feel. You have been enjoying the joys of being with a special person for some time now, but today you may be suddenly seized with doubts. These rise not from the actions of your partner but from your own actions and beliefs. You are experiencing a level of commitment which you never planned for happening. It is natural to feel some jitters. However, you need to understand that these doubts are normal and generally groundless. Do not let these fester and grow, as it will needlessly jeopardize your relationship, though you love your partner and are totally committed to your partner. Trying to resolve your doubts in a reasonable way is also not going to work very well. This is because you are now in an emotional state and your mind is not ready to listen to logic and reasonable arguments. If you are overly emotional now, your partner balances you perfectly. Your partner will play the main role in washing away your doubts and reassuring you about the status of the relationship. So, trust your partner and act accordingly. Instead of finding faults or overanalyzing your own situation, listen to your partner, who has a number of valuable observations to make. The calming and soothing experience of your partner will help you to settle down. For this, you need to actually attend to what your partner is suggesting and to accept them on their face value, instead of trying to find inner and hidden meanings of each of the words and actions. Lucky color: ivory, rust, black. Lucky number: 6, 45, 91. Love tarot card. Today's love tarot card is the Star. This card conveys a sense of renewed hope and purpose. The Star encourages looking toward the future rather than the past. You shed your previous cynicism about dating. Your optimism gives you a magnetic appeal. You are especially likely to find romance through a group activity, or online. Your new romance may begin as a friendship. Shared ideals rather than sexual passion forms the basis of your relationship. You and your lover appreciate each other's quirks. If you are in a relationship, you and your partner forgive each other for past transgressions. You now have an opening to create a new foundation for love and trust. The two of you discover you have outgrown your previous social circle. You begin socializing with a different group of people. Your new friends represent your new beginning as a couple.